So Belle Delphine has been the talk of the town lately, selling her gamer girl bathwater, and the latest new news is that 50 people have contracted herpes from it. So let's jump into that. To my loyal 3 viewers, buckle in, because this has been a wild ride with plot twists, with revenge, with betrayal. This has probably been my favorite anime arc this season. So just as a little backstory, Belle Delphine is our protagonist. Naruto! She's an Instagram internet celebrity, and she's most famously known for posting pictures of being a super kawaii anime girl. Some people love and worship her, and some people love to hate her. So early into this story, Belle Delphine decides to sell her bathwater, which is a pretty standard thing to do. This bathwater sold out, obviously. So other people who were salty that they didn't think of this idea first, obviously went to their keyboards and started attacking her, and started attacking people who bought it, the sad e-boys for buying these things, and pretty much told them to kill themselves. So now this topic has become the talk of the town. The internet town. The E-town for E-boys and E-girls. So with big E names like PewDiePie and H3H3 Productions making videos about the topic of Belle Delphine, it has become a proven What's
up guys, it's Mike. So a couple weeks ago,
proven 6-step method of how to get instant views and instant fast comments and maybe subscribers. It has become pretty obvious that if you make a video with Belle Delphine in the title, that the views will come. So in a sense, it would be pretty common to see smaller attention-seeking YouTubers and YouTube channels to resort to this method in hopes of getting views. Please subscribe. My family is starving. Please buy my merch. Link is in the description below. Some people drank it, some people pretended to drink it. And some other people took some creative direction with their videos about Delphine's bathwater. YouTuber Vito even appears to put this bathwater in his vape and vape it. Well, actually at the end of the video, he shows how he did it, and that he was just being satirical, and that it was all fake, and that if you believed it, you're stupid. And people obviously still believed it, including trusted news sources. The internet pretty much became the wild, wild west. The E-West. The wild, wild E-West. We had renowned, trusted news sources, and famously known for fact-checking internet media outlets, all now posting about Belle Delphine's bathwater. And at this point, it would seem that nothing would stop Belle Delphine's bathwater from entering everyone's conversations and entering our hearts and our thoughts and prayers, entering our YouTube tags and Twitter posts. But alas, with great E-rise comes a great E-fall. With great light, there shall be darkness looming, hidden in every corner. I wanted to say E-corner, but I've used that joke too much. Suddenly, breaking news came out that 50 people who drank the Belle Delphine's bathwater contracted herpes. So this news has thrown the E-net, less commonly known as the internet, in for a loop. And everyone started arming themselves on their keyboards, getting ready to spout their opinions, whether it's on this opinion side, or like the middle side, or a little bit leaning to that side. Because it's all right to be in the middle, or like a little bit leaning. You don't have to be either that side or that. Everyone was talking about this herpes news. the news was talking about this herpes news. My really nice old lady grandma neighbor from across the street was even talking about this herpes news. So suddenly, these people who were jealous of Belle Delphine's idea that they didn't think of it first, finally had a aha, I got you moment. There was detective work about her lip, about if she had herpes or not, and then people were confirming that they were getting herpes left, right, and center, and they finally were able to get on their high horses and type away at the situation. Yes, I did get up and get my keyboard just for this joke. And with that, we now have a plot twist. And also with that, we also have a conclusion plot twist to the plot twist. So it turns out fake news is just as easily to contract as herpes, which I wouldn't know if it is actually easy to contract because I've never really read into it or have it. I hope. So the guy who was responsible for spreading this rumor actually came out and admitted that it was fake news and that he changed his Twitter profile into a trusted news source's name to trick people, because that's what people do for fun, because they probably have a loving relationship with their partner. And with that, we had our trusted news sources all coming out and apologizing for the fake news, and then we don't really hear anything from those keyboard warriors anymore, but I would like to see more. So the worst of the battlefield has happened, and the dust is settling on this e-battlefield. And I, for one, am looking forward to seeing what happens next, if there is even a next arc to this anime season. I don't know, I feel like we're reaching pretty close to the last episodes of this. I give this arc a 4.5 out of 5. This arc really captivated me. It really kept me on my toes. I mean, the last arc that really sort of captivated me like this was the PewDiePie vs. T-Series arc, and that was only because it was sort of like the final battle of all these other characters that I've followed, and they sort of all teamed up together. I never thought that could happen. Mr. Beast was one of those. There was like a licensing issue there. I didn't realize that they could still buy him over. I feel like I talked about that a bit too seriously, and it's going to be a bit confusing now. My sarcasm just does not work for some reason. But that's enough about me. Tell me what your favorite E-arc is and why, and I'll probably check it out and review, and then judge you for your tastes and judge you for your waifu picks. And before we go, I'd just like to thank you for spending these last few moments with me before you go ahead and do what you were going to do before you clicked on this video, whether it is switch over and go over to the P-Hubs, or just keep scrolling down YouTube and hoping for something to actually be there to watch. You know what's stupid, right? I did write out a little script for this, like a fairly small script, and I'm looking down to think instead of looking at the script. My script is over here, but I don't want to look at my script because I don't want you guys to know that I'm reading off a script. But then when I'm talking and improvising, I'm actually looking down this way because that's where I look when I think, and it just looks like I'm reading off a script anyway, so I might as well have put the script over there. So then that's enough about me. Thanks for joining in with me today, guys, and I'll see you next time. Consider buying this merch, and then maybe I could be able to afford actual pants instead of these boxer shorts. And
Screw it, it's too long. Let's go for 2 likes on this video. Bye. Enjoy.